Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So OnePlus has recently launched the OnePlus Fitness Band or the Smart Band, as you can see here. And this is priced at rupees 2500, and I will leave the link in the description box below for you to go ahead and purchase it from Amazon. Now OnePlus is definitely late for the party, because where most of the other brands have come up with lot of smartwatch, smart band and tons of features which are available on those devices, OnePlus is really late to the party. But nevertheless, I think it keeps up to its brand promise. There are certain features in this smart band or the fitness band where I think it gives a good competition to the other fitness tracker or the other fitness band which are available now. So let's start the video and let us see the unboxing as well as my first impression about this device. Let's start. So guys, we have the OnePlus band out here, as you can see, and the one that I have with me is a black color. Now in the front you can see the logo or the design of the band, as you can see here, which looks very simple, and as we go in we will see how it looks as in real life. Backside of the box you can see certain features which has been mentioned here. The one is the main feature, which is SpO2 blood oxygen saturation monitoring, and below that you can see sleep tracking, which I think it's common to most of the smart devices or the smartwatch which comes in the market. Third is the 24/7 heart rate tracking, 13 exercise mode, dual color sport band design, though we'll see inside how does it look, the dual color. And if I talk about the screen, it's an AMOLED touch screen with an 1.1 inch, not so big, not so small, the screen size. 14 days of battery life, which is good, in fact 14 days, and with an added advantage of 5 ATM plus IP68 rated waterproof, and which is again a good feature. Now below there are certain details which are mentioned about the product and features and the weight and everything. The price mentioned here is rupees 2799. Now let's cut open the box quickly and see how the device looks like and what other features available inside. So guys, as we have cut open the box and you can see inside, the first thing that you can see inside is the watch itself. We'll keep it aside for some time and we'll go in further to check what all are there inside the box. Now if I go in, you can see that I can find a cable out here. So basically this is a charging cable or a dock, as you can see here. So we need to put in the capsule or the main device. We need to pop it out from the band and put it here. I don't think it is a magnetic charger, which is definitely not an advantage, because I think most of the products or smart devices are coming up with an magnetic charger which gets attached to it directly here, and it is an USB, as you can see here, which is a good thing. And there are certain documentations which you can see here is mentioned. There is a quick start guide which is being mentioned here, wherein if you want you can go through it to see what all benefits or features are available in this smartwatch. Also it will help you understand how you can pair this smartwatch. It also comes within safety and warranty policy, which you can go through it, and there is a Red Cable Club membership which you can join it by scanning this barcode scanner. So that is all guys. I think we have in the boxes, we have this documentation in the box along with a charger and a simple box. So let's keep it aside and let's see how the device looks like. So guys, you can see the smart band out here. You can tell it that it is a fitness tracker, and also it can act as one of your smartwatch, but I believe it would act as more of a fitness smartwatch. Let me take out this screen out here, the screen cover. You can see the OnePlus logo which has been mentioned here. I don't know whether you would be able to see here or not. Let me check. Yes. And the band, the rubber, it has got a rubberized feeling, rubberized band, and it feels very soft. In fact, it looks compact. It is not that huge in hand, or the belt is not that rough. And this is the main these are the main sensors. Here is the charging, heart rate, SpO2 sensor is here, which you can see here, which is a good thing. And the main part of this device is comes up, and then it gets attached to the charging dock, which I was talking to it earlier. Now basically how you can do it is, you can put in right here and then it will get charged. So definitely this is not a magnetic cable, it just gets popped in, that's it. So basically this is how you can charge the device. Okay guys, so now as you can see here, to power on the device you need to put the device on a charge. As you can see here, I have put in a power bank, and you can see here there is some kind of information which is being displayed here. Let me read it out for you guys. It says that install OnePlus Health app. So it's basically asking you to install the OnePlus Health app from your Android device, which will help you in pairing. So let's see how fast it gets paired. So guys, as a quick setup procedure, as you can see here, I am just setting up the device. We'll choose its name and then the date of birth, height, weight and all. We can do it later probably. I'll just want to show you. So it's asking permission for a few of the things which you need to provide on the locations and everything all the time. So basically guys, this is the first interface which you can see in your mobile, and what you can see here first is the daily activity. You can track your daily activity, the exercise that you do. Second is the heart rate. You can see the heart rate reading for day, week, month and year. It also records or tracks your sleep and gives you an assessment of it, which you can track it. Also the SpO2 device and the workout logs, probably what all workout that you have done and what time of the day. So basically the first thing that you can see here is for the health. Well, coming to the second option, as you can see here, is the fitness, and you can see the location out here. Probably it is tracking the GPS, and once you press the play button, it will start tracking your running activity or the walking activity, which has been mentioned here. And you can change a few of the settings are right here, like the running mode. It's mentioned as outdoor, whether you are doing an outdoor and indoor run, that you can choose it. You wanted to do a voice announcement. Voice announcement basically means if you have completed 1 kilometer, probably it will announce that you have completed a kilometer of your run, something like that. Yeah. And if you come to the third option, which is manage. Now in manage, we have not yet paired the device. This is just the first interface that we are looking out here. What we do is that we'll add on the device that we have with us. So for that we need to allow the Bluetooth settings and turn on the device. The Bluetooth option, we need to turn it on, and we'll just check once here whether yes, it is open from here, and it is searching for devices. So you can see here it has searched the OnePlus band out here, and what we'll do is that we'll go ahead and we pair it up with the device. It shows us preparing. So it says the Bluetooth wants to pair with the OnePlus band device, so we'll go ahead and do it. And you can see it out here that the pairing has started. We need to give some permission, and then you can see some user agreement and privacy policy, to which we would say yes to it. I have read and agreed to it. Also you can see here it says swipe up and down to switch app. Okay, so we'll go through it later. Probably what we'll do out here is that we will click on the continue out here, and data sync via Bluetooth, continue, stay connected with your band, allow call health, allow receive notifications. So basically these are the notifications which you will receive on your smart band, and for which you need to activate it. Like for me, there are few apps which are installed on my phone, and for that it's asking for permission, like Android Auto, Boat Enigma, which I have gotten headphone to. I can also give access to other apps that I have on my mobile phone, which totally depends on the type of apps that you use on your mobile, right? So here we go ahead, we'll skip this as of now. Preferred wrist, so I will use it on my left hand, so I'll keep it as left. You are all set up, get started, set now. Okay, so I think we have initialized this setup on the phone, as you can see here, and you can see here the device is now connected with a battery level of 58%. And the main thing that you can see here is the watch faces. I think that is one thing which everyone would be interested while purchasing a smart band or a smartwatch. They would like to understand what are the types of smart watch faces or the smart band faces that is there in the device. So these are few of them which you can see here, and you can use it and you can customize it also, if I'm not wrong, because it shows as photos, world clock and discover. If I click on discover, you can see there are tons of smartwatch faces which you can use it as per your likes and preferences. And if I go to photos, probably it'll ask to select the photo, and there's also a world clock. Select the city or country, and once you do that, probably it'll help you out with that wallpaper. So basically there are a lot of watch faces, guys, which you can select, and I think which is useful. Tips, if you want some tips and tricks, there are certain tips and tricks which you can read it. If I go in more, you can see there is there are more options like sync photo phone notification, which will help you in syncing all the notifications that you receive on your mobile to your fitness band or your smart band. There are also alarms that you can put in. There are workout and health settings, in fact. The kind of workout that you do, if you wanted to set a goal to that, you can do that. Like here it's mentioned step goal, which is 8,000 steps is the goal that which has been prefixed, which you can change it as per the tracking or as per the workout that you do. Calorie burnout, there is a get up reminder, there is a health tracking system. There is also a track SpO2 during sleep, which is again a good option, which you can turn it on. But definitely once you turn it on, the battery might affect a little bit. The company says the battery usage to be of 14 days, but what I believe is that if you turn on all the notifications and the sensors and everything, probably will get you up to 8 days or 9 days max of the battery life, which is again good looking at the price factor. And also you can see the software will get updated time to time basis. As of now it says the new version is available, and you can download it, probably you can check it. So all in all, this is how the interface looks on your mobile. Let's see how does it look on the smart band. If you guys have any questions on the user interface on the mobile, do comment below, I will try to answer. So guys, as you can see here, I have the watch on my wrist. The smart band and the wristwatch, or you can say the smartwatch, really feels good. In fact, in hand it has got a very slim strap, and the color is really bright, as you can see here. So I have increased the brightness to 100%, as you can see it here. And if I talk about the feature, if I press it hard on the screen, probably if I scroll from right to left, you can see the wallpaper gets changed here, and these are the various wallpaper which are pre-installed, and there are more which you can access it from the mobile software which I have shown you earlier. Now if I scroll from down to top, it will give you the menu. The first thing which comes is daily activity that you wanted to do, and you'll keep a track of it. When you swipe from left to right, it comes back to the same screen again. The second is the workout, the various type of workout. There is an outdoor run, indoor run, fat burn run, outdoor walk, cycling, indoor cycling, elliptical trainer, rowing machine, and there are many various other. It has even got a badminton option, as you can see here, swimming pool, yoga, free training, etc. If I go below, there is a heart rate sensor or a heart rate measuring. As you can see here, it's asking to stay still and it's measuring my heart. Well guys, I have done the heart rate calculation on this device, and I have tracked it along with other device. I think the heart rate measurement is quite on track, and it gives quite an accurate figure, in fact, as you can see it here. The next thing that we can see is the SpO2. It basically measures your blood oxygen level, which is a good thing, especially during these days when COVID is all around. I think this gives you a brief idea about how you have been performing, or how your oxygen level or the blood level is in fact. So now right now, as you can see here, it's measuring, and you can see there is a red color light which is behind the band, and basically what it's doing is that it's measuring the blood oxygen monitor. So we'll skip it as of now. Okay, the result has come. It is showing as 98% and it shows as normal, so which is a good thing. If I come below, there is a sleep tracking option wherein it tracks your sleep, how well you have slept. Breathing option, it helps you to keep a track of your breathing practices. If you are not breathing for a long time, it asks you to take a deep breath, which is definitely helpful for health. It gives some weather information, like here I'm in West Bengal right now. It shows 23 degrees Celsius, highest is 22, lowest is 11, which is pretty cold for me right now after coming from Bangalore. Second is the tool. Now music. You can control your music on your phone or device. You can play, next, pause, increase the volume, and all these things that you can do it from the device. There is a stopwatch, there is a timer, there is an alarm that you can do. You can control your camera from this device. In fact, if you wanted to click a selfie, you just need to open up your phone screen and then you can click on the button out here to take a photo. Search phone, you can search your phone by press of a button. Settings, it has also got a DND settings. Let's say if you are asleep and you do not want the phone to give you notification reminders and all, you can press on the DND. There's a brightness which you can increase, while I have increased it to 100%. Display time, the screen wake up time, basically it's what it's saying. I have kept it to a 5-second. Vibration for any notification. It says shutdown, reboot, about band, and these are the features that you can find on the band. Now all in all, I think this is quite pretty much the features that you get in this band with this price point. This is quite a good deal. The screen color or the AMOLED screen really looks sharp, and there are a lot of wallpapers which you can change it as per your preferences and as per your dress up in fact. And all in all, I think it's a very good band at this price range, though there are certain other bands like the Xiaomi. They have also recently launched the Band 5, which is again, it has also at par with this device. Basically, if I talk about the OnePlus band, it has been renamed or rebadged. If I have to talk about, it has been renamed and rebadged from the previous smart band which was launched by Oppo earlier. So now OnePlus is entering into this, and probably with this smart band, it has been calculated, or it has been said that they're also coming up with the smartwatch, which would be definitely good. So one thing is that with OnePlus as a brand coming up with a smart band, it's really good, because I think quality is one thing which will not be compromised. And guys, if you see, I also lay emphasis on the software or the UI, because that is one thing which is very important nowadays, because I can see that there is no such lags in this UI. The UI works absolutely fine, and in fact during while I have installed the software on the mobile too, I have not seen any kind of lag on the UI. So go for it guys. If you have a budget, then this is one of the smart fitness band, I would say. I would not term it as a smartwatch. It loses some of the features of a smartwatch, but is perfect for a smart band and for exercising and for few of the features which are available on the smart band and which differs it from a smartwatch. So it is a good deal, and I hope you guys have liked my video. And if you have any such comments on this smart band, do let me know in the comment box below. I will try to answer each and every question of yours, and do let me know your thoughts on my video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you.